Hi, I'm Vicki Tobia coming to you from Aspen, Colorado. And today I'm doing a brief introduction of Pilates work on the foam roller. We'll begin seated very close to the edge, so close that you can't see the foam roller when you look down between the thighs. Knees bent, legs hip width apart, tuck the pelvis, rounding back and curling up. Rounding back and curling back up. Finding that C curve and repeat. As you get comfortable, you might need your hands less behind your thighs. You might even use one hand on the floor to help you initially with your balance. And up. 2 more times. Stretching towards the ceiling. This time, let's take it all the way down. Maybe you use your hands, maybe not. Make sure your head is on the foam roller as we continue. Walk the feet closer to one another if you can. Forearms and elbows down, deep breathing into the back. Exhale, knit the ribs. Supportive curve at your waist and neck, not into your middle back. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. One more time, memorizing that connection of the bony landmarks, head and ribs and tail against the mat, against the roller. Walk your feet closer to one another for marches. Take a breath. Exhale, push into one leg and float the other one up. Lower down and switch. You might start smaller than what I'm demonstrating. Balance is a negotiation of movement. So don't be afraid of that. We don't have stillness in balance. We just have all of our extremities and the forces working together. If this is getting easy, take an arm off the floor. Could just be elbows. Notice your breath for a couple more sets of the ribs staying down. Finishing the set you're on. And you are done with that. Rock a little side to side, almost throwing yourself off balance. Then bring that back to stillness and your feet still sitting bone distance apart. Reach the arms up, separate the blades, drop the blades, reach, drop, reach, drop, alternating sides, and reach, and reach, and reach. One more set. Opening and closing. Deep breath. Exhale, round. If you're struggling with balance here, one arm at a time. If you would like more challenge, maybe a march. That's where I really use my breath into the back to help ground myself. 2 more reps. And coming off the foam roller, getting ready for shoulder bridge. Turning the roller at the end of the mat, place your feet on. Legs are sits bone distance apart, arms by your side, prepare to lift. Exhale, peel and lift. Breath in and rounding down. Holding the foam roller steady, peel and lift. And lower. You could sequence through the spine like a wave or come down as a plank. That's up to you. Could you do this with just the elbows down? Lift. Or maybe arms reaching. You're holding the foam roller steady with the hamstrings. Maybe arms back. 2 more reps. Getting that long line from shoulder to knee. Rolling down. Bring the foam roller in towards you. Bridge up and place the foam roller at the back of the hips. Spot the roller with your hands there. Knees into chest and rounding into that C curve. Notice the ribs down. Keep that contact to the floor and extend the legs up for scissors. Take a breath and scissor. One leg down, one leg towards your ears, and switch. And switch. You should be able to balance here. That's an indication the foam roller's in the right spot. One more set. And hold. Bicycle. Bend one knee. Try to find the floor with those toenails. Switch. Switch. Are the ribs still down? They should be. Reach. Tighten the buttocks to help extend through the hip. And reverse your bicycle. Head and ribs pressing down on the floor. And both legs back up to the ceiling for adductor stretch. Turn the legs out, open the legs, and close. Press the air at the outer thigh and close. Open, close. You could add a little flex and point if you'd like. Press and pull. Reach out and up. 2 more. And legs together. Lower and lift. Ab work. How low can you take the legs without letting the back move? Lower, lower, lower. Scoop, lift. Reaching out and lift. You'll feel the abs connect and then let them sink more to bring the legs up. And dropping down. Hold your challenging angle. Bend the knees toward the ears and straighten. Bend and stretch. Bend, stretch. Heels stay together, toes apart. 4 more. Pulling in, pressing out, and out. Bend knees in, psoas stretch. Lower one leg down, keep the other knee in, and straightening that leg until you feel a subtle pull across the front of that thigh. Deep breathing here for 4. 3. You could hold under the thigh if that felt better to your knee. And 1. Abs in, switch sides. You could be here if that felt better. Just letting gravity help stretch your thigh. Add 1. We'll place both feet down, lift the hips. Take that foam roller away. 1 more exercise here as we set up for swan preparation. Foam rollers at the end of the mat, lying on your stomach. Have the foam roller just at your forearms below the elbows. Legs are turned out, looking down. Take a deep breath. Shrug the shoulders up and pull the shoulders down. 3 more. Shrug. Stretch through your toes and pulling down. Lengthen away. Fingernails to toenails. Belly button pulling in, shoulders down. Lift your eyes, nose, chin, chest. Lower down, push that foam roller away, head hangs. Inhale, coming up. Maybe you come higher. Exhale, reach. If you want to work harder, legs off the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You decide the range using the rolling of the foam roller maybe to help us come a little higher. I peel neck and upper back and middle back and lower back and then stretch it out on the mat. 1 more time. Coming up. Moving chest forward and stretching out. Hands down on the mat. Sit back in a rest pose for a moment. Stretch your back. And you are done. Thank you very much for joining me.